Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Naamira binti Muhammad Rafi. I'm from BA1114C. The reason I'm making this video is to share information about the facilities and infrastructure provided for disabled users at KL Center. KL Center is a terminal under the element of transport. I choose the element of transport that is terminal. A terminal can be defined as any location where freight and passengers either originate, terminate, or handle in the transportation process. Therefore, the aim of the study is to evaluate the performance of accessible facilities for disabled movement in KL Central. The Person with Disabilities Act defines person with disabilities as having physical, mental, or intellectual disabilities that hinder them from fully participating in a normal way in the community's way of life. This includes people with impairments, senior citizens, or pregnant women. Impairment can be divided into three categories, namely hearing impairment, visual impairment, and physical or mobility impairment. About KL Center. KL Center, Malaysia's largest transit hub, is Kuala Lumpur's integrated rail transportation center, offering global connectivity and seamlessly linking all urban and suburban residential, commercial, and industrial areas. It is also a direct link to Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Putrajaya, Cyberjaya, and key areas within the multimedia super corridor. Such amazing connectivity has been established through direct access to important rail system and links to major highways. Housing many facilities for its guests, KL Central also offers numerous facilities and infrastructure for the disabled. There are several types of disabled facilities provided in KL Centre, namely signage, a guiding block, a disabled toilet, an elevator, an escalator, and a special lane for wheelchair users. Generally, all of the facilities are available at all types of railway stations. Analysis of signage. Generally, all stations in KL Center have signage. All the signage was installed at the proper location, which are the main entrance or doorway, toilet, a platform, and ticket counter. All the signage clearly show the direction and information. Analysis of disabled toilet. There are several standards to be made in the provision of disabled toilet in terminals. All stations provided disabled toilets and comply with Malaysia standard. The disabled toilet has a handrail provided, adequate space for wheelchair users, a wash basin with the appropriate height, an accessible tap with a flexible hose, and an adequate door width of 1,200 mm for wheelchair users. Analysis of the guiding block. The guiding block is installed at proper locations such as the disabled toilet, ticket counter, and elevator. It is also detectable underfoot and contrasts in color. The purpose of this facility is to help the disabled user, particularly those with sight impairment, become aware of danger in front of them using their touch sense of the feet. Analysis of the special lane for wheelchair users. The purpose of this special lane is to ease wheelchair users travel from one platform to another platform. This facility required a non-slip and clear surface with a minimum width of 1,200 mm. It is observed that all stations have provided this facility. Analysis of elevators and escalators. Elevators were provided at all stations and comply with the standard. A guiding block is provided at the elevator, along with a handrail. All control buttons not higher than 1,400 mm above the finished floor, and enough space for wheelchair user to maneuver in the elevator. There are several issues at KL Central. The first one is there is no signage with bare instruction provided. There is no guiding block provided in front of the escalator as required by the standard. And the last one is there is no wheelchair provided. My suggestions to overcome those issues are provided signage with braille instruction. This is especially important for disabled people with sight impairments. Number two is provide a guiding block in front of the escalator for disabled people with sight impairments as a guide to keep the step properly aligned. And the last one is need to provide a wheelchair as a free service to people with disabilities so that such people have equal access to public utility as people without those disabilities. There are limitations during do this assignment. The first one is lack of time. I do not have enough time to do this assignment. As a result, the information I get may not be accurate enough to do a lack time to get more resources. As a student, I overcome this limitation by managing my time properly to complete this assignment before the deadlines. Number two is a noisy environment. KL Center is a noisy and crowded because there are many people who use public rail transport there. So it is difficult for me to get the best video shoot. The last limitation is lack of previous research on the topic. Based on the prior studies, we can obtain the theoretical basis for the topic we are analyzing and gain a better understanding. About feelings, I am very happy to have this assignment because I am gain more knowledge about the accessibility of public transportation terminals for disabled people. The main thing that I learned is that although Malaysia offers technological advanced services and facilities, not all of the societies are able to conduct their activities. Among the reason is lack of physical access for disabled users. Last but not least, for conclusions, this research would subjectively promote and enhance the care center for better value by focusing on the friendly facility for disabled users. The social sustainability for disabled users is accessible to the community only if the facilities provided comply with a Malaysian standard. By having good facility for people with disabilities, it will make this group interested in using these services that make them participate in community and live their life as easily as normal people.